Well, good morning, YouTubers. You know what? This is the day that with a lot of sadness. Okay, September 11th. Okay, so to commemorate the horrible event that happened on 2001, September the 11th. I'm gonna tell you about 1 minute before that horrible event. Okay, so we were all of us were doing our everyday lives and working, providing for a family, enjoying the day off. And man, I'll tell you, you know what though? It was on Tuesday on my day off from work, okay? That it was around it was 6 o'clock. It was around five something. I say around 5 minutes of six, or okay, doing like a Pacific time, okay? So I would just just turn the TV on, enjoy my day off and making some plans, okay, to what to do, okay? So my boy is probably about, let's say, 1.5 years old around that time. So we were just watching TV, and then the special bulletin came on that a plane crashed into the World Trade Center. Like I did see that. Okay, that top of the building was on fire. So I was thinking it was a small aircraft that hit the building. And I said, oh my goodness. And then what happened next is like I saw another aircraft, like a commercial airliner, hit the second tower, the lower half of the tower. I was looking. I'm getting to wonder, or I'm watching a movie or something. I'm like, I try to process what's going on, and then the newscaster said, "See, that was KTLA News when I said I got that in San Diego under cable, but like, you know what it was that the news reporter, like one of the news reporters said, did the airplane just hit the tower?" I just said, I was like, oh, jeez. I said to myself, something is going on. Something is not right. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how Fishman of KDLA News was saying, and like the other news reporters saying, that is a terrorist attack. Okay. Then what happened next is that time later, an aircraft hit the Pentagon. Well, precise. Okay, the timing was precise. And then another aircraft heading towards Washington D.C., like targeting the Capitol Hill. I'm gonna tell you what happened. The passengers found out what's going on, and they took over the plane. Unfortunately, it crashed in the rural area of Pennsylvania. So I say to myself, that I sit there on TV watching the building in Inferno. I said, you have a closer view of the camera how the people on top of the building are trapped. They cannot escape. Okay, they're trying to get some fresh air, and some of them just fell off the building or jumped off the building because what's going on. I said, oh man, we know the world had changed. I know the war is about to start because I'm gonna tell you, it was a well organized attack. How they managed to infiltrate our security of our country, okay, and tell them what it was. The pilots who hijackers were trained in high school in the United States, and what happened was they killed the crew, took control of the plane, and then what happened? They flew to the building. So I'm gonna tell you, the whole nation was in shock, and what it was that Vice President Dick Cheney had to order all aircrafts to land, okay, because you never know what's out there. And plus, he said he also ordered military what's ever left, whichever aircraft is left in the sky will be shot down. So, fortunately, like all the commercial airlines did comply and land. So I'm gonna tell you when like George, when President Bush, saw the expression on his face after he was at a school. Okay, he was like I say, doing what the president do, visiting school kid. That's when he went when one advisor whispered in his ear that I saw his facial expression change, and then he announced what happened. So I'm gonna tell you, the buildings fell. I'm gonna tell you, the people in it died also, especially the loss of over 300 firefighters and law enforcement. I'm gonna tell you, I'm an ex-firefighter, and I'm like, it did hit me hard though because those are my brothers and sisters, okay, who had died. So I'm gonna tell you too that at that time I was driving with public transit. Okay, I'm a bus driver. And also, too, my fellow bus drivers who was in the middle of that situation at 9/11, and like the transit workers, and I'm gonna tell you, MTA Transit New York. I feel for them too. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, to me, that I'm gonna tell you, the person who was full of hate in their heart. They hate they hate people of other religions. They hated America. They hated our democracy. They hated our way of life. Like I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you, they're trying to break the will of the United States, and what happened? The United States fall back, and like I'm gonna tell you, it took him years to hunt down Osama bin Laden and the member of Al Qaeda, and took him out. So I'm gonna tell you, that's justice right there. So I'm gonna tell you, the United States still standing, okay, and a new building been erected in New York City, okay. So I'm gonna tell you that America is still strong. I'm gonna tell you, even though our fellow Americans are fighting each other like brothers and sisters, okay. So I'm gonna tell you, we'll never allow any foreign terrorists or foreign enemies to destroy our country, okay. So terrorism will never be tolerated, and terrorism will be stopped. Okay, one thing really bothers me is that how one person, okay, our so-called fellow Americans, I be posting that on social media. You keep on saying that the reason why the World Trade Center got taken down of 9/11 because the United States supports Israel. So see that guy there, they really got to me. You know what? I'm sure glad he unfriended me on social media because I get to, you know what? Because he don't agree with me. All right. So he just blamed the white man for his problems, and also that he's an anti-Semitic as well. So he hates Jews, and also he defended Muslim terrorists. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, those people are a threat to the new world. Okay, so I'm not being racist or bigoted anything because it's true because their culture and their way of life. Okay, you got to remember people like that that try to take down Western civilization ever since the founding of the Ottoman Empire, and even though Europe been damaged after the fall of Rome, and they did like they're damaging during Dark Ages, they did unite together and fought the Ottoman Turks. Okay, they formed the Crusaders. Okay, that mean the spirit of the Roman Empire is still in their heart. So I'm gonna tell you about the Crusaders. Like they were the last battle star in the Western civilization. So, like I say, that we still live in a dangerous world out there, and and those and the foreign terrorism, also the rogue countries are still out to destroy America. Okay, you got some rogue terrorists within our country as well that want to take over take over the United States by using the American democratic process. You got to remember too that there's a group of terrorists who took over by using the democratic process, and then it gave birth to dictatorship, and it conquered most of Europe. That's when the Allies took them out. You know who the terrorists are? The Nazi Party. After they took over, they murder a lot of innocent people, and like they try to take over the world. They try to occupy they occupy most of Europe. Okay, so like I said, like I say that they attack UK and they attack the Soviet Union. Both UK and Soviet Union fought them off hard. Okay, and the Nazis never took their country, even though it's inflicted damage. Then what happened? Then later, the United States came in their aid, and then what happened? And the rest of the world came in their aid and took down the terrorists. So you got to remember too that we cannot take our freedom for granted. Okay, the reason why we still alive today because of our vets. Okay, and because of the democratic process. Even though that political parties go at each other's throat, but we still, I'm gonna tell you, we still united. Okay, as well. So you know what though, I remember the day after 9/11 at my job. Okay, we were bus drivers. We posted pictures of my former job. Okay, on our lockers. I posted a picture of myself when I was a young firefighter. Okay, on our locker. Then the bus drivers also posted pictures of the passenger job when they were firefighters, police officers, military. What it was, that is a patriotism. Okay, remember, let me tell you. Because like we are heroes. Okay, I'm gonna tell you too that if I was still a firefighter, I'm gonna tell you we're willing to run into a dangerous situation to save lives, okay, and save our country as well. So I'm gonna tell you, to the victims of 9/11 and to the heroes of 9/11, well, I can say we are like they're all heroes. Okay, we will never forget you. All right, so like I say, people, be safe out there.